In today's episode, we're going to talk about Brad's story. He woke up at 40 years old and decided he wanted to be a real estate agent. He didn't have connections, he didn't have money, and he didn't have any experience in the industry. And yet, in just 18 months, he was able to achieve $100 million in real estate sold. I'm going to break down exactly how he accomplished that. While most new agents struggled, trying the same tired tactics, smiling and dialing, going to the local BNI, looking for referrals, Brad did something we could all learn from. He asked a way more strategic question. He asked how he could stand out and be unique in the market that he was serving. He wanted to figure out what he could do that would add real value to the sellers that were going to list their homes with him. And boy did he find it. He went all in on video and literally took Calgary, Alberta by storm. He turned to YouTube to learn how to shoot video. In the beginning, he lacked the experience and he made up for it with time and effort. And his results in the beginning were small, but he continued to put in the time to hone his craft, and then people started to take notice. Brad does a really good job of tying in cinematic video set to music and coupled with amazing storytelling, showcasing the home, what makes it special, all of its features, and then diving into the neighborhood and the type of lifestyle that would be attractive to the home buyer that would be looking for that property. So over time, what ended up happening for Brad is he started to capture the hearts and minds of the people that were watching his listing videos. Both Calgarians and people who were thinking of moving to Calgary started to spend more time consuming Brad's listing videos. And ultimately what ended up happening was soon-to-be customers would come in and binge watch all of his previous listings. And in that process, they got to know, like, and trust Brad and ultimately made the decision to work with him before ever interacting with him. And so a few things began to happen from that. Obviously, the views on his videos started to go up, his YouTube channel started to grow, his brand started to grow, the value of the homes that he was listing started to grow. And you can see if you look back in the history that he started with smaller condos and smaller homes and ultimately moved up from 4 to 500,000 to 6 to 7 and from 7 to 8 and ultimately into the $1 million club where he is now currently working. And it's a very predictable process that happened because they got to know, like, and trust him by watching his work and seeing what was in fact different about working with Brad.
Like whether it's TikTok or Instagram or YouTube, a lot of agents bring this like preconceived notion of who that audience is on those platforms.
Right.
It's just not true.
He now lists more luxury real estate in the Calgary market than any other agent there. And more importantly than that, he's building a team underneath him because he has more demand than he can fulfill himself. He's leveraging the power of video and what he's created with his YouTube channel to build a team and actually bring them onto the channel and turn it from a personal brand into a media company.
It's a story about who the avatar is, the person that's going to be buying that home, what the community is all about. So in all those cases, we want to focus on telling these homes story. Best way to do that, once again, is video marketing.
And one step even further than that, agents are actually sharing their luxury listings with him. I saw how he flew down to Florida to tour a $13 or a $14 million mansion that another agent had listed just to leverage the platform that he's built. I think we could say without a doubt, video has changed Brad's life. He successfully sold over $100 million of real estate in the last 18 months. Go ahead, visit his MLS page and you'll see how many personal listings he has as well as his team listings, which are listed right below. Check out his YouTube channel and check out some of his older videos and the progression that he's gone through, and definitely check out his social media. I'll drop all of the links below this video so that you can see exactly what Brad's doing and the impact that video has had on his business.